And welcome to
Perfect timing!
welcome to the Royal Court. Today we are streaming the new expansion for Crusader Kings 3. I am joined by Gita Jackson, Emily Lipstein, and who is that cat? Who is
That's
the
Julian. He's gonna be here the second anything starts to happen.
Julian, the perfect little orange boy. We love him. We love him and how much he loves attention.
This is exquisite. So Royal Court, Gita, that you give me a few pitches about this in terms of like what it is. Like it's a little. Hang on, I need to mute Kato, I think.
Yeah. We don't need the Kato commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Gita, why don't you talk us through like what is Royal Court? What is Royal Court, and what is it doing? What's it adding to Crusader Kings?
So Royal Court, I've played sincerely enough Royal Court to make David, my partner who is perhaps watching the stream, genuinely concerned about my mental health. So that's the level of expertise that we're going to be living with right here. Royal Court adds specific changes that are all some that are subtle and some that are really significant to diplomacy and culture in Crusader Kings. Now, culture always mattered, but it wasn't as important as religion. So here's a good example of how limiting that can be. Emily and I have talked multiple times about how difficult it is to play as a Jewish ruler in Crusader Kings 3. Because
so difficult.
Because every other, like, especially if you are among other like Christian rulers, they consider Judaism to be evil in the parlance of the game and will be really horrible to you and straight up murder you and try to take all your lands. Yeah, but now the religion and how religion affects how people think and consider you as a player character is also like modulated through culture, which has similar to religion specific tenets that the people of that culture believe and adhere to. We'll see some pretty cool examples of what that means. And it also means that, like you can reform a religion or create a new sect of a religion, you can also form hybrid cultures now in Crusader Kings and hybridize and adopt a culture, the best tenets of both cultures in your realm. But the real thing that's been the most fun for me, honestly, is that it adds a royal court. Once you reach the kingdom level, and if you are at least a feudal ruler, you can have your own royal court where you can hire people to be like cupbearers and antiquarians and seneschals and stuff. Even make the relative you don't like into a court jester. And this adds to the overall majesty of your court and the standing that your kingdom has in the sort of the world of Europe, Northern Africa, and a little bit of Asia. It's incredibly fun. It also makes succession a lot more tense, that I have found.
Okay.
And it does open up a lot more ways to use diplomacy to get the things that you want to have done happen, especially when we get into the area where we are commissioning artifacts and having them commissioned. That also gives you a lot more reasons to go to war with other countries, as we'll see. It just really makes it feel like a really fresh new version of this game, a game that was already good, and it complicates the gameplay that was already existent there, which was already pretty complex. So
yeah,
it's
I was talking to my
really
roommate
fun.
last night, and she was like, "Damn, you really need a PhD to be able to play this game. Like, it's simply just so complicated."
And a lot of diehard fans of Paradox games think that they have been given that PhD simply by sinking a few thousand hours into various Paradox sims. So here's my question, though. These features all sound really interesting. I imagine, like with a lot of like expansions to various Paradox games, you kind of see more of it and do more with it out of the gate, depending on who you're playing as, right? Like we probably want to figure out. We probably want to start with somebody who like, maybe doesn't have the best royal court, but we want some kind of court, right?
So yeah, we're looking to play as a ruler who is a king or holds a kingdom realm title. and who is at least feudal. So as much as I like starting in the earlier start date at 867, it might be better to start at the later start date, because one of the requirements of having a feudal, being a feudal ruler, is adhering to a reformed religion, and most tribal religions are unreformed. So they remain unreformed. Like there's no AI reason to reform them for most of the game. So as fun as it is to think like, oh, I'm going to be the Vikings and have a Viking royal court, it is like super hard to take a pagan religion and reform it. I did that recently with Ghana, and it took multiple generations to actually reform the religion I had and then create an empire title so that I would never lose any of my titles when I succeeded to the next heir. It took a very long time. So let's start with someone that does not have those requirements.
Excellent.
So that means, unfortunately, mostly Europe. Let's go and might as well look at, in 1066, what rulers fit these criteria, just by clicking around.
Ooh, is that new art the one with like the one that in the loading screen right before just got to this map? The art in this game is just so beautiful. I was saying this earlier. It's just so incredible.
I wish you could have gotten a better look at that art, but my computer just loads it so fast that...
Oh, wow. Remember the time that Emily accidentally broke up the Catholic Church because she wanted her ruler to date somebody?
I mean,
every time you did that, Emily?
Happened in real life.
So yeah, this would be a perfect example of someone that we could play and would see the royal court, because they are a king and they also belong to a reformed religion. They are definitely a feudal leader.
Okay, but chat is losing its mind over the fact that there's a territory called Cummania.
Yep, Cummania, sorry. Is right over here. Unfortunately, this is definitely the Tengri. See, this is another thing. Let's go to the religion map. There's a little tiny space where people are Jewish right here. By the way, this is a Jewish faith, the Kuzarite. And then Tengri, Turmeric, Ashari, Ukanusko, Asaru, all of these things unreformed. So these are all going to be tribal leaders. When you get into India, all of these faiths are the reformed, but I was explaining earlier that it's so hard to play in India just because there's going to be so much strife here. And then there's also Islamic religions right here. There's just going to be tons of war. It's going to be really annoying. So it's pretty similar to Africa. Also, all of these faiths, Bori, Arisan, Akom, Sugudik, Bidiak, Rugan, those are all unreformed. So they're not going to be feudal leaders.
By the way, thank you for the sub, Socrates friend Daryl. I think we're getting off to a great start here.
Welcome up, Socrates friend.
As we get those subs out, and also turn our back to Cummania and begin contemplating easier starting positions. So, Gita, if we're starting to look more toward like Northern and Western Europe, like where can we hide out?
So, playing in modern day Russia is always fun to me because so many different cultures collide there. Julian just wants to tell us that we should be cats. But like I like going in the Chernigov, Ruthenia, Polotsk, Poland, Hungary space because I always love playing as a little tiny baby ruler also. Because it is just like there's going to be so much border gore over here specifically. And there's going to be also a lot of border gore over here. Border gore is when just like a bunch of countries break up and it looks like shit on your map because of this specific territory. So playing over here is also really exciting for that reason. This guy's Tengri. I would have played as Pechengs, but the Tengri is really fucking killing me. Or I like this little Ruthenian guy also right here. I think that's good. I just have never played as a Catholic. And I try to avoid playing as Catholics just because of how much Catholicism just dominates over here. And no disrespect to Catholics that exist in current days, but I like playing as the underdog. I don't know.
Well, that's why you convert to like Conversos eventually. And then it's like just becoming Jewish and doing like Jewish Crusader Kings, which is always my goal in like any game. I'm just like, maybe this time maybe
this
maybe
time,
this is the time.
maybe the Jews will have their day this time.
In my save.
It's for
The
David.
thought that the thought that I had, but I feel like Russia, like modern day Russia, might be more fun, was like being the Duke of Burgundy and just like taking France.
Oh my god, no, that also sounds fun.
Because like Burgundy, I know that they always split up, and there is like some real cultural divisions between like Burgundians and the French, and you have like, you know, Franconian, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Because I'm pointing with my finger to the screen, but like Savoy and Provence and whatever. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I'm just looking
like I feel like there's always some fun war that happens between all of those guys whenever I do like a France or Western Europe run. But I feel like modern day Russia would be pretty fun for going into different territory.
I do love doing the France stuff because all of the, so what is really interesting and one of my favorite things is that, here we go. Could be the Duke of Provence. That like actual hybrid cultures that exist historically do also exist in this game. And so you will see like Moroccan culture evolve, and you will see like Burgundy culture and the Basque culture. Like every time I play, there's the Basque region just autonomously starts to exist like right around here and right around here, which is so cool. So there's also that little bit of funness, and I think I would accept being a Catholic if I was this 19-year-old fuckboy. Look at this guy, Dirk Bertrand.
Yes, I mean,
wow,
look at that mustache.
That is carefully styled. That is like that guy saw Tombstone and was like, I could pull off the Val Kilmer.
Yeah, exactly. My cat needs to be let out of this room now, or else she's gonna go sicko mode.
I was wondering who was crying.
It was Ella.
It was
Ella, simply Ella the cat. She was crying. So I'm gonna let her out 1 sec. Oh, Ella, this is the saddest thing that's ever happened.
So true.
Yeah, so it seems like maybe we start over in like the Eastern European steppe or the Baltics.
Yeah. No, I think that would be fun.
Yeah, like somewhere through here. But yeah, let's. And hey, you know, if we eat shit real fast, like there's no like this doesn't have to be like if we get in a position the game's not fun, we're just trying stuff out. We can just quit out and be like, you know what, this game has bad vibes.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. This isn't the picking the ruler stream. We're gonna play the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, the King of Poland looks like a Chad here, and like he's just so like.
Look at that shirt. Can't hide those packs.
Yeah, like, I kind of. Can we just try playing as the King of Poland? I'm down.
Boleslaw the Bulls.
Boleslaw. Boleslaw.
Now he is Catholic.
I'll accept.
Yeah.
Just this one time.
Oh, people were asking. So when is this game out? I think it's tomorrow, right? Like Royal Court unlocks tomorrow. Today's the stream embargo.
All right. I'm down to be King Bones out a second. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so let's deal. I don't need that. Hey. We're not gonna look at that. Sorry, I simply don't need that.
Tooltip? I've never heard of a tooltip before.
Let's see. And then I always do authority focus because it makes people afraid of you.
Mm-hmm.
And what are Boleslaw's stats again?
Let's open him up really quick.
Yes, dude? I knew that he was an athlete or like whatever the muscle one is. I'm trying to remember.
He's a jock.
Strong.
He's strong. About...
Sorry, 21 prowess.
His wife, let's see, she is useless and also 19. Yeah.
Spineless blackguard. I was wondering about like she looks a little not
6,
thrilled to be here.
7. What's her background? Her parents are Ruthenian, I see. Oh, okay. And the Ruthenians aren't fans of us right now. So let's also look religion-wise what it's like. So we're right on the edge of orthodoxy, which might become an issue if we have any border skirmishes with whatever that is. And yeah, we're all Polish in culture, but it looks like Slovenian, Czech, Pomeranian, Prussian, etc. Again, there might be some issues with this bleeding into our culture if we care about that. But mostly what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to open up the council and make sure they're doing the council things I like.
Oh God, our chancellor is terrible.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
shit.
That's pretty fucking bad.
Can he read?
I don't know, man. God, they all hate. Why does our spy master despise us? Jesus Christ.
Oh, I see.
It's not very nice.
Oh, man.
Oh, and then another new thing, instead of converting culture, you can also promote cultural tolerance, which I think is neat if you want to allow people to retain their culture, but also don't want them to like you less because you don't belong to that culture, which is pretty useful.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. But yeah, it seems like a lot of people don't like us, so I'm going to set this on domestic affairs.
Can we figure out why is that man our chancellor? Is he super important? He's
yeah,
due.
he is a powerful vassal. Maybe we can switch him around though. So our steward has a 12. He's so stupid. Oh my god. We can switch him with the steward.
No! Is he our? You were saying is he our heir? He's our brother. He's our brother. Oh wait! That's a problem that takes care of itself. It's a problem that takes care of itself.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna fuck our wife.
You gotta close your eyes and think of Poland, bro.
Should we start by romancing her, or do we want to get rid of her because she's kind of useless? But I mean,
honestly, we should probably sway our spy master because we don't have a huge intrigue skill, and he has a large intrigue skill, and he fucking hates us. So I would say that's the first thing to do.
Definitely the move. I always just go to wow, new wife time to romance.
New wife. So what are decisions we have available right now? Our court language is High German, which now you can see we can speak languages, and I speak this one and also High German. But we should probably go straight into, before we even press play, we should look at our court.
Oh, shit.
Really quick.
So cool.
Our court grandeur level is 2. So in this court, you can see who's here. Our Prince Bishop is here. All of our vassals are here. Here's me. Here's my wife. Here's all that stuff. Here we can see why our court grandeur is at this level. It's because we have decent fashion, decent food, but we have small lodgings and few servants. And this is how much it is meant to go up based on these settings. Our court type right now is a diplomatic court. We can change your court type. I rarely do, but each court
King
type
Chad
has...
is not becoming a scholarly court.
No, he's not learning shit, honestly. But yeah, they have different bonuses to each thing, where if you're a diplomatic court, you have a lower tyranny gain, your counselors like you more, you can have another personal scheme. Scholarly court is nice because you can have more people be inspired to make relics for you, but we're gonna stay with diplomatic court for now. The High German language, it's because we have a High German court because the Holy Roman Empire also has a High German court. We could change it to East Slavic, but that's also not a language we speak, so we don't have the option to do that, unfortunately. But let's check out what else is pressing before... we can spin some vassals around, and I don't care about that ever. We should probably hire a court physician, and it should... So, again, when you look at these court positions, they remind you that some of these people can be used in schemes against you. And I have actually had a nurse that just poisoned me. So you have to think really carefully. Like, even though this guy is terrible, you don't want the one that's the best at it, that hates our guts, thinks that we suck. So you don't, we can make our wife the court physician here, and it might actually just be a good idea. Because he at least kind of likes us and probably won't kill us. A lot of these, though, truly don't matter until you are making serious money moves, right? Like, they all cost money. They do have added benefits. Like, if we had any relics, or if we had an interest in commissioning relics, antiquarian is basically a requirement. This helps you This position helps you learn languages, and learning languages really helps with diplomacy. It reduces how much foreign rulers and other characters will dislike you based on culture. Seneschal, I also almost always just appoint right away because it helps you keep control in your territories. And some of these, like, I've only exclusively ever seen Court Jester be used by AI or myself to punish characters I don't like, basically. And again, you can have bodyguards, but they can be used in schemes against you. And I have actually used bodyguards in schemes against other characters, and they are very, very helpful. So yeah, there's basically no one we would want to have be our bodyguard of these options, right? Like, because this guy is only average, and he has a -2 opinion of me. Oh, and you can also have a personal champion who can take your place in certain, duels. Yeah, that's the word. And there's also royal positions and common positions. Those were just the common positions. These are the royal positions you'll get once you become even fancier.
Oh, they're expensive.
Yeah, these ones are more expensive as you go down the road as well. Once you get to Court Artificer, these guys are the most expensive and the most worth it if you want to amass like a serious number of artifacts to up your grandeur, your court grandeur level. But it can seriously backfire on you. Here, I think we should just start making our alliances also, just so that if anyone tries to do a war on us, we'll be okay. I never care about those things. Boo, who cares?
Can we look at the rest of our court?
Yes. This guy. We can also hold court now.
Oh.
Yeah. So
what's that do?
Here, it essentially gives you a bunch of, and yeah, this is where we would place our, there you go. There's a dynasty banner. There's some stuff we can place right here. And I guess there's some stuff we can place right here, too.
Does doing
the Arm of St. George.
Does that have like a cost, or does it just like benefit us to put these things here?
This just benefits us. So it's always better to have these things out than not. Because like this now, because we have this artifact we can put out of court, it gives us 0.3 piety monthly, and a little bit more piety, and it adds our court grandeur. And this one adds our prestige, renown, and court and guest opinion. So there's no cost. It costs something to receive these or to make these. You either have to go to war or commission them or have someone be inspired, which can be expensive sometimes. But it is always beneficial to put them out. So
quick, just to interject real quick, wanted to mention to the stream that we have a new producer starting today. And I think is Ren on the stream yet? I can't tell my phone. I didn't pull it up. I had chat up. But excellent.
Hello.
Hello. Howdy gamers. How are we?
Just gaming, just being a gamer.
Just sorting out this royal court shit.
Yeah, just trying to figure out who's DMing me and how to set myself to away in Slack. Oh, doesn't matter. So yeah, Rob asked what hold court meant, and I never answered that question. But basically, you're just given a bunch of scenarios to figure out for the people of your court, and it can change their opinion of you and also change your circumstances. You can only do this once every 5 years, but it's incredibly fun, and we should do it right now. Sitting on my throne.
Excellent. Who wants to do dramatic readings?
I love to do dramatic readings. Would you like to? There's going to be opportunity to do voices too. I will call that out. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. All right. Before my court is underway, my chancellor pulls me aside. To my surprise, he is brandishing a garish sock. Who would like to be my idiot brother?
My lord! There will be so many attending your court. I know you are somewhat challenged in remembering every face and from whence it hails. I propose a solution. We require all at the court to wear dress which includes local style, recognizable to all. He foists a gauntlet at me. For those without clear regional fashions, I have taken the liberty of hiring a tailor who can suggest some new traditional garb for them to wear.
So then the answers, you see what the possible outcomes are, the percentage chance on that, and then like what it does for you. So this would, if we got this right, which have a good chance of succeeding in this skill check, we would get 6 court grandeur and 300 diplomacy lifestyle experience. Now that second one doesn't do a lot for us because we have a martial lifestyle right now. Here we have a lower chance of succeeding, and we would get essentially a buff to all of our courtiers. And then here we have the like lowest chance of succeeding, and we would also lose money, and I almost never pick these because we don't have the money to spare.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the first one and see what happens. Oh, sick. We've succeeded.
Nice.
The second one. Laughs requested. In a brief moment of silence, I see Prince Bishop Lambert smirking before realizing that it is his turn to speak. Who's Prince Bishop Lambert?
I'll do it.
Okay.
My liege.
He says, giving him some precious time to finalize his thoughts before continuing.
Smiles and laughter are a great indicator of a lively court. Thus, I have a suggestion for someone who would make a great jester to entertain us who had come to visit.
It's a new voice, Duke Vladislav.
I got it.
Yeah.
Brother, if I may, this is the dipshit, right?
Yeah, this is a different, this is a dipshit, yep.
Okay. All right, let me think. Bro, if I may. A gesture will ruin the sophisticated air of this court and replace its refinement with, like, crude, infantile humor.
This guy's a letterbox, bro. Okay. We employ the court jester when my brother loses some opinion of us. So which one is... Whoa. So this guy, we can't really afford to lose any opinion from our Prince Bishop. And this guy already has 53 a positive opinion of us. So we might not have to worry about offending our brother. He can deal with it. We can assign the Prince Bishop the role of the jester. We can make our brother the jester, but he will lose for any opinion of me. We cannot have it, and we can get the buff austere court, which will give us lower diplomacy but a higher learning. And then we can just be like, yeah, whatever, bro. And he will be offended. I think we should just have the jester.
But we do hate our brother.
He is a stupid idiot.
I mean, I guess
still like us.
all we know about him is that he's got bad trait for being like chancellor, right?
Yeah, okay, so he's
infirm.
Oh my god, he's infirm and like about to die. That would be so mean if we made him the jester.
But would it also not be funnier?
It would be funny.
I love that my guy has 0 prowess and also like a 1-star education being like a spy master. He's just like terrible at it. Like, sorry, these stats are so bad.
It's really fucking sad. The highest is a 9 for his intrigue, and that's really not a lot. When did you become infirm? Well, he's wrong, obviously. We need more laughter and not less. He's only got a 3 diplomacy, so what the fuck does he know? Clearly, we're not listening to him on this. It's either if we employ a jester or make him be the jester. I say we bring in the new guy.
All right.
You just don't want any factions to form among vassals.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Open carry.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
2 of my vassals are pushing one another and jostling to my throne first. Mayor Borzlaw bows before me.
I'll grab this one.
Ren, you want to be advocating for open firearm use?
Oh, so yeah, you know what they're always saying about me, and this is why you did hire me, is that I am always advocating for open firearm use.
Yeah, let's call her open carry Renata is what we call her.
Renata Open Carry Price.
All right.
So I'm Mayor Borslaw. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I almost took a real hard run at a voice, and then I backed off from it at the last second.
You could be Bernie Sanders if you really want to go that direction.
My lord, murder is wanton in the city streets throughout the Kingdom of Poland. It would be civilizing if we instituted a ban on townspeople bearing arms, at least within city limits.
Count Wasla kicks him out of the way.
Safety is each man learning to protect himself. Banning carry of weaponry will castrate the townspeople.
Wow.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
What are we gonna do?
Polish Joe Rogan made points. We can ban weapons, and I will get extra stressed because I am wrathful and therefore all about people using weapons, apparently. Banning weapons will add our control growth by 0.1 each month, and we'll get that perk for 50 years. And we'll also get Mayor Borislav to like us, and they do not like us currently, so that might be nice.
I'm not a fan.
And then if we do it, we'll have if we allow open carry, we will have popular opinion plus 10 for 50 years. Count Waslaw will like us more. They already kind of like us, it's fine. Or we can allow them to just duke it out, which is 100% guarantee that open carry wins. So up to you guys.
Oh man.
I do like the idea of Mayor Borislaw getting absolutely owned immediately in this duel by duking it out.
It's very, very, very fun. And we don't get the penalty to them liking or disliking us if we do that too.
And like, is he gonna get like completely
one.
owned?
No, he's gonna be wounded. He
He'll
may
be
not die.
wounded. He may not die, but he will have an enemy for life. So
I mean, based on the voice that I gave him, I think he already has plenty.
yeah, I feel like he's the alpha no of Poland right now. Yeah, I'm gonna just pick this. So yeah, we've made sure two people hate each other, and I think that our work here is done. So yeah, this is the court. This is something you kind of just fiddle with over time. We can save money also by lowering this and lowering our court grandeur. If we ever need to do that.
Oh, you can like scale down your court?
Yeah, you can make it a little bit shittier if you're like, hey guys, we're poor right now. But this is essentially like the basic gameplay of how this specific thing adds. So yeah, now we can add an antiquarian and we'll be able to create a court artifact. But otherwise, we are all set.
So somebody asks, do the events in court, like, does time pass while you're in court, or is it like instantaneously all these events like fire and like no time passes in the world?
No time passes, which is actually better because every second that time passes, like we'll start on the slowest time right now. You can see it's like a day ticking by, and if you are, say, in a war, you don't want literally any of that time passing to occur while you are in a goofy activity.
Right.
Yeah. So that was
does it still follow like sometimes Crusader Kings has goofy logic where like, can you still do court shit even though your king is like fighting in the Holy Land?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can.
Yeah.
It's very it's nice that way.
Yeah.
It is not that bitchy about that specific aspect of this game. But yeah. So let's just focus in, and then I always go on 4, but because there's other people watching today, I'm going to go on 3. But I'm going to press play and see where this takes us. Hopefully, there isn't a faction that forms literally immediately.
Ruh-roh.
Interesting.
Wait, what?
So he's come to serve at our royal court, meaning that he will be a part of the petitioners. He'll also just be hanging out there. He may begin to passively like me more. This is our spy master that hates us.
But he hates you right now, yeah.
And he hates us because he wants all of our titles. Literally all of them. And I don't know what to do about that, sorry.
So
They're ours.
Is it risky to bring him into court?
Not necessarily. He might try to scheme, but it also I think is worth it always, because if we send him away, it will be an act of tyranny. And
yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so like
he wants to pledge allegiance
court.
from us.
Okay.
So we have to have a good reason to not let him pledge allegiance to us, essentially. it doesn't matter what his motivations are. And we always get a benefit from doing it. Like, we get 75 prestige, more court grandeur, and we get renown as well. So every member of our court makes our dynasty more renowned, like, overall. You also can get court events just randomly in between holding court. We just had one right now. So a courtier here is being scorned. And it's because our courtier, this guy, Jacob, is so upset that someone else got a court position and not him. And so we can either say whatever, or we can give them a court position. But cupbearer is like a bad one to give them, you know, because they don't like us at all. And cupbearers are the people that bring us the things that we drink in court. So I'm kind of inclined to say, shut up.
Is he anybody?
He's a vassal. No, he's not even a vassal, is he? No, he's just a courtier.
He's just like some guy.
He's just some guy who thinks he deserves to be our cupbearer. Shut up, dude.
You don't want to hire this man to be our professional guy who poisons us?
No, Jacob, get out of here. Yeah. It does solve a lot of the problem of what do I do while I wait for these other things to fire in Crusader Kings. And again, we've got something else happening in a court. So what is... Jesus, did Jacob just get wasted?
And this is why this is why he can't be the cupbearer, is because he will drink the shit out of your cup before he brings it to you.
Jacob is being, I think, fat phobic is what's happening here.
Oh wow. Jacob
is
canceled.
Your guest Solislaw, he won't stop eating confit.
Oh no, confit.
So Solislaw is going ham on some confit. You know,
we can pull.
It's a party, bro. That's why we have a court.
I'm gonna ask him to pull it together just because we might get some money out of it. Essentially.
Damn.
Wow.
That is simply the opposite of what we wanted.
I wanted my money back.
Yeah. No friendship.
Should we grant these vassals to their rightful lieges?
But
because we could grant our brother as a vassal to a liege.
Oh no, remember the mayor?
Oh my god,
wait, how old is this mayor?
21 years old.
21.
He looks like a little baby boy king.
Well, he's never gonna make the 40 under 40.
No.
So what are some wars we can...
This boy king hates open carry and is bleeding profusely because of it.
See, we can do a bunch of holy wars if we wanted to gain territory.
Do we have any claims or no?
We have claims on Ruthenia, and we have... Ruthenia's a big boy, but what is their total levies? They have no allies, are inferior to our levies without our allies. I think always, our levies, we have 4,000 of our own levies and then 4,000 also of our allies' levies. So we would definitely... Okay, so right now I made some quick allegiances to people within our own kingdom so that they would also give us we could request their aid. We're allied to the County of Bytum, Rasabors.
Oh wait, no, those are our titles.
Those are our freaking titles, never mind. We're allied to...
Yeah.
Oh, we're allied to a prince of Ruthenia, but not the leader of Ruthenia.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, we're allied to another prince of Ruthenia, but not the leader of Ruthenia. And we are allied to this guy who's also our player heir, who's in Ruthenia.
Our brother is infirm and melancholic now.
Dude, come on, just die. Anyway, it's one of Hanya Yanagihara's boys. We're gonna move on to they added some new dynasty legacies, one for culture and another for warfare specifically. And these are, I like the culture one a lot, but I'm not sure how we want to take this. I always feel like it's nice to take these earlier on in the game when you're going to be fighting more wars. But what do you guys think? Are there any particular dynasty legacies that you're interested in?
Man, I mean, it depends on like what our aim is here.
Yeah,
Like,
what are
is
we
our
even
long
doing?
game?
Let's talk about that
Yeah,
for a
what
second.
are we doing here? Most
Literally,
importantly, because like
we could start some wars and probably win them real quick. Do
Yeah.
we
Okay.
want to
'Cause,
do
like,
that?
I feel like that could be fun.
What are our claims on Ruthenia? Just very quickly. Just a little bit of Ruthenia. Just a tiny
little
bit.
bite.
Well, tiny.
What about our
bit.
brother? What's our brother's claim?
Same as
it's
us.
the same exact thing. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What about these tiny little things to the north? Like, they look pick-offable.
Yeah, we only have holy war claims on them. I just want to check out what that situation is. Okay, so we could
it's not
holy
bad.
war the Vitalist. We could holy war either of these two and probably be fine and not risk a whole bunch of because there's no. Oh yeah, these are perfectly fine. Yeah,
I think that might be a good first move to simply eat up Prussia. Classic.
Yeah.
Does that further commit us to Catholicism?
No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
We could change down the road.
Okay.
But yeah,
But in the meantime, it's just a convenient way to like hit them.
Yeah,
because like in theory, depending on how we want to play this, we could like really do some like role-playing storytelling and be like, okay, we absorb these different territories and then try to convert to their culture or something like that. If like we think that the character is like, would be into that kind of a thing.
Or create a hybrid culture between the ones that are existing in our territory, which is very fun and it like definitely makes a huge difference when you're trying to absorb other territories that do not share your culture or your religion.
Because like I could see that for like Ruthenia a lot, like down the line, like doing a hybrid culture with them because like they're pretty big.
Totally.
But
I'm gonna go ahead and choose House of Warriors because it gives us 50% to Knight Effectivist, and I think you're right that we should probably just start fucking up pressure right now.
Can I also make one quick suggestion?
All right.
I'm just gonna move the mouse to our court for courtiers. I just want to look and see like who is here and like see, because what I typically do when I start playing is I try to marry off my entire court.
Oh my god! Please take the reins and do this. I've never done this before.
What you just
you never marry off the court? I'm obsessed with marrying off my court, especially the women, because then we can get knights for free.
Oh my god, you're so right! Oh my god, you're so right.
So you sort by prowess, and then you're like, okay, Albrecht, what's your vibe? He's a 23 prowess. Like,
that's
he's gonna be great.
Vibe. You'll be a great husband. Have fun.
Maxillennial, great. Send proposal, dunzo. And then like you can get really smart women to, if you go to like some of all skills, then you could get, well, she's already whatever, but like, I don't know, let's say we have a kid that ends up being like, we want to train them down like intrigue or something like that. We want to get someone in our court that's like, well, I guess we already have someone like that, but let's say we want someone that's actually good at diplomacy. Someone like this who has a good learning skill and a good diplomacy skill is going to be a really good tutor, especially with traits like forgiving, gregarious, and compassionate.
Yes.
So having someone like this in our court, and she's only 19, so like
so be here forever.
Yeah, exactly.
So
don't worry, you're here forever.
So we're running a breeding program now.
Yes.
Oh, this is exactly how I just play Crusader Kings 3 is like, who can I get married ever?
Just like a little,
you
just
call
like
it
a tinge of eugenics as a trait.
Yeah, I mean, that's without even sorting by inheritable, which we could do, but...
I do often try to marry my non-heirs to exclusively people with inheritable traits so they can get them in my dynasty.
Perfect.
Nice.
So, listen, Ren has to, like, it's orientation day for Ren, so I think, like, literally we have, in the background of all this, Ren has been getting up to speed on Kato's production setup, and now I think Ren has more paperwork to fill out. I think we need to get Ren on the corporate Slack, so she can learn all the company secrets. And yeah, Ren, why don't you just, say hi and tell everyone a little bit about, like, what you're going to be doing here and where you're coming from.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I am coming from first Fanbyte and then Kotaku. I'm going to be a producer here, which is to say that, like, I'll kind of be on a little bit of everything, which is like really, really exciting for me. I would, when the position was originally pitched, basically it was like, okay, so we need someone to do a lot of different shit, and I have accidentally ended up training myself to be the exact kind of person who can do a lot of different shit, and who enjoys doing a lot of different shit. So hopefully soon you will start seeing my rating on Waypoint.zone. My like area of expertise is like criticism, ranging between like your longer form 4,000 word piece and like a more reasonable like 1,000 to 1,500 word blogs. Those are my favorite things to do, and then you'll also start to see me on more pods and streams. I am very, very fucking excited. Hopefully, gamer fashion will continue to be a topic of conversation for me. For those of you who are, because I saw people popping off about the Disco Elysium jacket, and let me tell you, I will continue discussing gamer fashion on Waypoint.zone. This I promise you.
Thank you.
Hell yeah,
Alright,
I love
perfect.
this.
Yeah, I should also be on Friday's pod. Yes.
Yeah, and I think you're going to be, if all goes well, I think you're going to be like driving one of the streams like later this week, as we move into like sort of a moving to the world where like we have 2 producers to do like production things simultaneously. It's unthinkable.
It's almost
Steve
like
Bren is driving. Hong Kong is red.
dreadful. But yeah, I'm super excited. Hopefully I'll be around again on Wednesday as I get my shit together. But until then, you can find me on Twitter at RenOrRaven, and I will put Kato back in the hot seat.
All right, see you, Ren.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, continue to marry people.
Okay.
Please.
All right. So our guy, did I already marry? I think I married him off. So this is the guy that was annoying us earlier.
Yeah.
But I honestly think, like, this is not in the marriage realm, but this is just like, it's whatever. He is so good at diplomacy.
He really is.
We should tell our brother to kick rocks.
Yeah.
Well, okay, why is he beat to shit? I just need to know. Why is he beat to shit?
Because I think
he lost the duel, right? Wasn't he that guy?
Oh, is this?
This is Jacob.
Yeah, this is Jacob the Bard, Polish name.
Okay.
Hoda chick. Yeah.
Hoda guy.
We made a bard fight. Oh well.
I know.
No, he can't get married. Oh my God, our archbishop is Herculean.
I know. What a fucking.
What are you
tragedy.
doing as an archbishop, my guy?
What?
Oh we should find a wife. We should find our court jester a beautiful wife, because I feel like that is yeah. Okay.
You need to know whenever they show up in like those little like, oh, this thing happened, like pop-ups, they will be wearing the court jester outfit also. It is fantastic. If you really hate someone, you will watch them be so sad with those little jester ears constantly. It's great.
I don't know, let's do her. She seems fine. I don't think we have any other unmarried women in the court. We have some guests that we could potentially recruit. But I feel like at this point, yeah, we do have money. Is there anybody here?
The guy who loves his coffee.
He's a lesbian.
Yeah, she's a lesbian. Yeah, I know. God, you know there's that subreddit. I feel like I send you like screenshots of the subreddit all the time. It's like shit Crusader Kings say.
Yes, my favorite subreddit.
Like, literally, like when I'm playing Crusader Kings, I say some shit that I'm like, truly out of context. This is something like, oh no, my wife is a lesbian, which in real life sounds great.
Yeah.
But in this universe,
in real life, you would never say "oh no" in response to that.
Yeah. How much is Tortimir gonna? Oh, that's 55. A lot of money.
Yeah,
that's
and we're only getting 4.1 per month, so
yeah, we can't do that. And all of the women who are here are lesbians. Is our what? No, okay, we're good.
Our wife is not a lesbian.
Okay, Julie, please. Mommy's busy. I think we're good. Otherwise, like, I don't know if I've already married this guy. Let me just turn this off.
I'm gonna I'm gonna press play just to see, because you'll get the like we accept.
Yes.
So is there a way we can turn our nascent military machine into a profit center so that we have more money to spend on splendor? Can we get a war to profit pipeline going?
Well, we
Are you talking
absolutely
about
need to keep developing over here. I don't know why we don't have walls and towers.
Yeah.
But essentially, just we gotta, in order to bring up the pipeline, our territories are severely underdeveloped. So we're gonna want to be just raising the money. The walls and towers are great because it not only adds you a garrison and raises the fort level, it gives you a little bit more money per month. So we're just gonna, as we keep earning money through gameplay, and this is when I like to turn it up to 4.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can go. I forget how to open the barber shop, but you can also make people look less doofy now.
Oh yeah.
But he looks perfect.
Ooh.
This is fine. I always pick that one. We don't need to
Wait,
care
I think
about
the
prestige like that.
barbershop, you can click on, it's there, and then, I'm sorry, not that one. I feel like I knew how to do this.
Is it for other characters and not me?
Oh, no, here it is. Barbershop, you have to right click.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do we want to give him some cool outfit? I mean, like, his current outfit's pretty great.
It is pretty good.
We were not digging the hair, so we can do the medium unkempt. I think that's a little bit kinglier. But he has long flowing now, I think, and I agree that it is just not. See, this is too Hitlery. I like this one. Do we want him to have a beard?
I mean, he is only 25.
That's true. He doesn't
I feel
have
like
a beard.
maybe like once he hits 30, he could be like, all right, it's time to get serious. Like with the beard time.
I feel like something furry is right for him.
Yeah. Big fur cloak. I like that one.
Like, I mean, this guy watched a lot of like season 1 of Game of Thrones, right?
Mhm.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. There we go.
I'm sorry. This is also like, he looks like Riley from Buffy. I'm sorry. Like he
does
has
look
that
like Riley
face.
from Buffy. That's not his fault though. Some people just have a head shaped like that.
It's so true.
Oh my god. Okay, so this means something changed and someone has become a powerful vassal and I didn't notice. Okay, so this guy is not powerful anymore.
Oh good, let's get rid of him.
Yeah. Except the only people to replace him are absolute pieces of shit.
Oh.
Okay, fine. You'll become more powerful and that'll be okay. This guy, you'll deal with it. We just simply want our spy master to not think I'm horrible.
Why is Duke Ladislaw getting dumber?
He's
down at 2.
He's melancholic.
No.
That's why. It's because
Oh my
god.
No.
I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to be terrible. We could either murder him or we could just appoint someone else who's a vassal who's like actually good at this. This is
pathetic. It is pathetic. Like this guy's not even better, but he's got some shit to work with. God.
So
he's gonna die soon. He's infirm though. Like that gives you a severe health penalty.
Physical health and depression can have huge effects across a variety of things with your life. I think a lot of us experience that. We have a lot of sympathy for it. But we're trying to build a Polish empire here.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry, but
again,
you might have
Crusader
to die.
Kings r/Crusader Kings say.
Okay, let me just see how easy it would be. It would honestly be incredibly difficult to murder him. Like, it would be easier just to wait for him to die. Look at this. 10% chance? Come on.
Yeah, rip.
Yeah, God. I'm willing to just wait for him to die because he will.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just taking the mouse. Oh yeah, he's feeling fine. But what does that mean? What is fine? Like,
yeah, when you're like severely depressed and also essentially restricted to your bed and can't do anything else, what does it mean to be fine? Alive, I suppose, but that's the opposite of how we want you.
Well, I mean, he is content, so like maybe he's okay with it, you know?
Oh boy. It's all of us in COVID. Well, I was just doing fine. Yeah, I mean, he's obviously, like, she's gonna get pregnant. She's only 21. So we're gonna have heirs. That'll be fine. Mm-hmm. I'm willing to wait on this. We've also got our queen helping out with diplomacy. so it's not totally helpless, but it is not good that he's got a 2 in diplomacy. Yeah, Melancholic gave him a -1. God.
It's tough, man.
I want to let him live the short life he will lead.
What if he doesn't? Like, what if he just keeps hanging around, though?
We will murder him when it comes to it. Oh, here's what we should do. Actually. Military, knights.
Yes.
What we should do is go to wherever he is, and he'll be at the very bottom, and force him to be a knight. So that way, if we ever have to fight, he'll be there. And might die, and because he's very bad. In fact, we can make him be a general of an army.
He's simply the best guy for the job, you know?
He's my brother.
This is nepotism working at its finest.
Love you, bro. Love you, bro. You're doing great.
Okay, so should we give
give
ourselves a second? I mean,
he's not married yet, so we could really fuck up Prussia.
Do
we care about this? Okay, so
Do we need to?
So has already happened is all of this stuff. So if you want to read it, you can. But I could imprison. I will, if I say yes, I'll imprison this person, and all of her family will not like me. But if I don't do this, they'll like me more, but I'll lose a level of devotion, which could become problematic when I want to start a holy war. So I think that we should imprison them, because also you can get money from that.
Exactly.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see what.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, she immediately wanted to ransom her. Okay, thank you for my money back. And I'm gonna just double check that there's no one else left in the prisons, which are
Hold
down.
on, I'm sorry, I need to tab out real quick.
I
need just to bounce my camera because we are fixing an issue.
Oh, love that.
Kato, is the issue fixed-ish? All right. Well, there we go. All right, back to you.
Great. So, yeah, our prisoners, no one else is in prison. Great. So what we want to do is declare war for a county. We can't afford to do it for a duchy, and I think this is good enough. Because we could not even raise all of our troops, and we'd still probably crush them because they have a lot less and no allies. I think we should do that right now. Yeah, I think we should do it literally right now. I think we have enough money to do it.
Sasna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's Sasna time. Let's do it.
Get Prussia before it can get Poland.
Yeah, true. And I think
in just like 700 years time.
Exactly. we could raise the local army probably and be fine. I don't know if we should we? I don't want to raise all. I hate this. I always want to raise about half. Can I ask them to do that?
So you can, but it's a little bit annoying. Like, because you could raise all, and then you could split them off, and then like unraise some of them.
I'll disband that half, and then I'll let this half, and then see here what you'd want to do is instead of having this guy be commander, you'd want it to be this guy.
No.
He has a -2 commander score.
Yep.
I didn't even know it could go negative.
So we're just letting God sort this out on the battlefield.
Well, this guy, we gotta do one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, she's pregnant. Yes.
Incredible timing.
Oh, we're gonna lose because our commander sucks so hard. Shit.
No, I think he died already.
Oh, great.
Wait, is he dead?
He's not dead.
No?
He's not dead yet.
Then why was he not the commander?
I don't know. We're still trying to sway this guy. So what is he most susceptible to? He is generous, content, and forgiving. So we could say that he's
yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
I would say he's forgiving.
Yeah.
Did we get like totally fucked up there?
We did, but it's fine because
Do we need to raise our levies now, or?
Yeah. Oh my god, stop doing things to me. I could help them rebuild because we're not losing money.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can raise the other levies. What will also happen is, like, as we stay in our own territory, their levies will be raised. Because we're just
I think
hanging
we
out.
have raiders too.
Yeah. And we got a martial perk! Okay. God, you were over in the gallantry?
Well, I mean,
Idiot.
that might be useful, at least at first, in terms of the, like, we don't have any children.
That's true. We should
That's my
probably do
only
this.
thought when I go to Gallant kind of early sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just raise the local army in addition to... Yeah,
Oh,
now we're
under
good.
King Chad?
And I don't want that... Well, we could do it ourselves. We're very good. Why would we just do it
He's so
ourselves?
young and so strong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and since we're going down the Gallant tree, we have, like, less of a chance of getting fucked up in battle.
Yeah, exactly. And now if you want to fuck me up, listen, you have the choice if you'd like
Simply
to.
come for me.
Simply come
No, they're
for
gonna
me.
go and try and do whatever it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she's a daughter, so that's not perfect, but it's a start.
It's a
Salome,
start.
I know we didn't ask early enough, but can chat people in chat just start saying what they would like to have children names be? Because we will probably have tons of babies. But
Oh, yeah.
what should be our first daughter's name? Our current heir instead of our idiot brother? Renesmee.
Ooh, good. Done.
Yeah? Okay, it's done. Renesmee. Thank you.
Chadat.
And then, yeah, I can still fuck you guys up and I'll be fine over here.
Couple votes for Goku.
I
Okay,
mean,
our heir can be Goku. Polish. I feel like the Polish Goku out here. Oh, and now
There
our
we
war is
go.
just done. I got really good at wars. Sorry if
Hell
I
yeah.
go too fast, because I did simply get too good at wars. I don't need any advice on that. Feudalize. I've never had that be an option before.
What's
What does
that?
that mean? It cost me $500. So I will find out later.
You gotta really want to
Yeah.
feudalize.
we
Yeah.
will fuck around now and find out later.
Yeah, exactly. Little county control there. Let me just go. Ella is simply pleading and crying for me currently. I'll just go take care of all that. And I can grant this guy to his rightful liege. I don't want to do that though. So the only thing that I can do that's red is that. Okay. So now we got a little bit of Prussia, and we have a truce with Prussia, so we can't do anything else with Prussia for a little bit. But as we begin to deal with stuff, what are our men-at-arms situations like? Why do we have 3 of them already, and why are one of them armored footmen? Like a huge. We don't need that many. We're simply good on that. Great.
We have the special horses, though. That's exciting.
We do like the special horses. Let's see. I guess just in our capital, Krakow, and then...
Oh, wait. I think Duke Vlost? He likes us a lot. Is that our spy master? Did we
he used to
he
hate
loves
us.
now?
He loves us now. Okay, bye. Do you want to romance the wife so we can have lots more babies?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Done.
Romance, and then...
But 0%? Why is it 0%?
I don't know.
See how this goes.
Yep.
Okay, so you're just like fighting dudes to impress her?
Yeah, we just fought some... That's what guys do, right?
It is what King Boleslaw would do.
And then she will accept, and she won't ask for anything else to convert to Catholicism, so that's all set.
Good.
Please fall in love with me.
Oh,
Let's see, my sweet lady Wish less this Polish name. I sigh as I kneel before her. My only desire is bring your honor and happiness. Pray, tell me, how can I prove my love for you? Queen Wizeslawa hesitates and her cheeks turn red. By God, I hope she's pleased and not embarrassed. Slay a wolf for me and bring me his belt. Then we may continue this conversation. We can do that, obviously.
We're like...
20. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Amazing, we did it.
And now she's pregnant.
Great. That simply is how it happens.
So if it's a son, it's Goku. If it's a daughter, Bulma? And I just want to continue building up our territories. So...
Uh-oh.
Ooh, okay. Romance, unpleasant pleasantries. I was attending a dance in Krakow. I spent some time with my queen. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump. When I arrive, I find her stuck in a conversation with my vassal, Count Jan! Count Jan, who doesn't like me because he wants to be on the council, because he's definitely smarter than my brother. The cocky man drones on and on, totally oblivious to my queen's discomfort. So we do have the ability to challenge him on diplomacy. And we will immediately gain a buff to our romance scheme if we do that with plus 10% to our Sassim chance. We can also do so in a way that gives us stress and a headache. Or we could do it, this is the best way, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jan.
The vehemently adds, W in Polish is pronounced like V.
Thank you.
But I feel like, so the thing is, there's this one city that like just tells me like I will never understand like how this language works. I think it's like Shimshal. But if you look how it is written out, I will like I can't ever wrap my head around it. Because the rules don't make sense to me.
No, there's a great scene in Buffy where they have to teach someone to, not Buffy, Angel. Sorry that we're discussing a canceled piece of media. But the character has to quickly explain how to pronounce Latin. And they're just like, okay, all the V's are W's. Go on, here you go. And so this is another aspect of this game that I think is really good. And I was explaining to Rob is just taken completely directly from Dwarf Fortress. Every once in a while, artisans that exist in your country will become inspired by your court and ask for a court sponsorship to create an artifact. And you will have a series of skill checks to determine what kind of artifact and how many different kinds of attributes it has. This is basically what this screen says. So I click on that. And then I will be able to sponsor them or recruit them to court. Sponsoring them, you pay them money. She wants to go on an adventure, so she might bring back some kind of artifact from far away. I do like those. But as time goes on, they will continue to have skill checks, and it will determine if they come back with an artifact at all, what kind of artifact, what it gives us bonuses to. Another daughter. Okay. Goku was in the chat, but I feel like unless anyone says no, I'm going to go with Bulma. Does anyone strongly object to Bulma? No. Okay. Our second daughter is named Bulma. Okay, so this is our adventurer, our courtier that's going to go to Western Europe. She wants to know what kind of artifact we want back. An exotic animal, a trinket, a tapestry, or just dealer's choice. We've already spent the money, so this is just saying what we want, essentially.
What?
I'm down for anything. Like, I mean, is there anything that we're in need of? Yeah.
We need everything is the thing. So yeah. I feel like there's no harm in just saying, please just bring me something, anything. I'm going to say that. Oh, you also have a personal inventory, which you can have artifacts that you can assign to these slots. Crown, armor, regalia, weapon, and then 4 trinkets. But we don't have any items like that right now. Our daughter, Bulma, is sick. I'm sorry, Bulma.
No.
What is this duchy? You could just be my vassal. You don't want to be my vassal.
Whoa!
Wow! So my vassal just called My queen and insufferable spawn of hell.
Who is this guy?
I want to fight this guy immediately.
Yeah, let's fuck up Count Vaclav. But we're so thick.
I know. I expected a different I'm wounded now. Oh, but our queen treated our wound, so hopefully that was nice. So our adventurer is being pursued by wolves, and we can kind of choose what she does in this circumstance. She has a 22% chance of surviving this.
Oh my god!
If she tries to avoid the wolves. If she fights one, she will get wounded. She has a 60% chance of becoming wounded. Our adventurer can lose 1 progress, which I think is fine if she just tries to take a long way around. Yeah,
let's keep her alive. We've invested some money into her journey, so.
Finally, I'm gonna build something. Come on! So now they're just hanging out at a bar. A traveler claiming to be unemployed under my beneficiary is brought before me carrying a message from the adventurer. Fear not, my great lord, for Kamazera is in good health. I bring you news of the possibility to fund an even greater adventure. You see, Kamazera took a wrong turn somewhere and is near Ilik, which is like way farther away. She took a wrong turn and ended up over here. Oh, she just passed through Kumania.
Did she fucking fly?
Just trying to avoid the wolves. She took flight. Let's see. She will either hate me by 25 points and return, or we can just give her a little bit more money, which we'll make back, but not that fast. I
want to see what this is. I mean, I didn't think she would end up here, so I'm kind of game to keep like.
I kind of want to give her the money. I want to give her the money.
Yeah, I mean, she's wasting it.
Let's see how it goes.
But
yeah, let's see. Tonight, I strip myself of every symbol signifying my rank to walk anonymously among my soldiers. It is a quiet evening, so when the argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. An infantryman is trying to convince his commander, my vassal, Count Jan, this motherfucker again, of the advantages of an alternative strategy. Jan will hear nothing of it. As I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. So we also have this diplomacy check, so we can immediately resolve this problem, and I'm going to do it.
Let's do that. Amazing.
Because we have a hook on them now, and then we
Stefan
could.
Yanowski.
Due to where our adventure was lost, Glass Galaxian writes, "Country roads take me home."
To the place where I belong. So I'm gonna romance her. She's our love now.
Yes. Oh no! No, she's not.
No! Come on! Love me! Alright.
Maybe we should try to seduce instead of romance.
We're gonna get a bonus, she being attacked right now. She was being attacked. We thought she was being attacked, and she was like, I was just being regular. We were like, seems suspicious, but whatever. I'm gonna pick up courtship, which will give us a higher chance of this working out. Let me look at the intrigue tab really. Oh no! It ended our scheme.
Yeah, no, it's over.
We can't
do it. We have to wait
for a while.
I mean,
we got
have
like
2
3
children.
kids out of it, right?
Yeah, well, we got two kids. We prefer a man. One thing we need to make sure we pay attention to, I've screwed this up frequently, is if we are going to marry off those 2 women, we need to make sure they are matrilineal marriages.
Mm-hmm.
I screwed that up recently, and it was painful.
I mean, like, yeah, I feel like for at least the first 2 daughters, because like we're gonna have more than just 2 children, we need to make sure it's matrilineal for sure.
Yeah. We've got another court decision here. Ooh. A knight's declaration. Oh my god!
That scrumptious woman who charms me so, whose very face seems always to glow. For her life is my life, and our life to be. The beautiful start to a family tree. This is like
to my wife.
To my wife. So we can be mad at him, which is my inclination, or mad at her, which is like she didn't ask to get married. Or we can just be like, courtly love is great, and they'll continue to have sex.
Fuck my wife.
Please do email my wife, Albrecht. I'm inclined to. Do we have that much? Yeah, we do. It's fine. We can imprison him.
Who is he? Like, he's our knight, but what's his deal?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's quite powerful, so it wouldn't really matter if he was our seneschals. Oh, you married him to our freaking seneschal.
Yeah.
For the free money. God
For the
damn.
free money. Damn, the free money
traits?
comes with a cost.
Maybe maybe he's just trialing some poetry.
If something is happening, it ends here. But he would be imprisoned. I
so
don't
much
necessarily
authority.
want to do it. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna seduce her later, and I am going to see how that goes. You know?
Yeah.
God.
Ooh, what's that decision? Is that another court? Oh.
I think, yeah, this is hold court, and then inspiration. I received a letter from my adventurer who's been in the crisp lands of the taiga forest. I spent some while surrounded by the finest company a journeyman could ask for, a colony of beavers. With his courier, I sent a book of sketches of the structures they use to catch fish in the waters. Oh, to be a semi-aquatic rodent. Pour over this thoroughly, I would get stewardship life experience, which is irrelevant to me because I'm not in the stewardship track.
Sorry, but Palace of the Beavers.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this book
about it.
No matter what.
Okay.
Renesmee might get it if I give it to her. And then I could just give them more money. I don't want to do this. I'm just gonna get this because I want that freaking book.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I need to tab out and bounce the camera again. Sorry, something is up with my upload today, I think.
All good.
Sucks.
It does. All right, I think it should be okay again for the moment.
Sick. All right, and then there are Messalians.
What is that?
What is this? It's an
Oh, they're
it's a
just
Christian
another-
thing?
Ooh, okay.
It's weird Christians. Weird.
Sorry, I'm just gonna. Divine marriage is what?
Divine marriage. Adherents who are married to a close family member at plus
Oh,
10
no.
opinion. What?
And lustful is a virtue. Interesting.
Lustful is a
Oh,
virtue
no.
here. These are the fucking Christians.
Hey, Sir Retris in chat points out our queen got pregnant twice while showing no romantic interest in the king at all.
I mean, that's simply how it goes.
And smiling. Yeah, you kind of just have to get pregnant if you're a queen. It kind of doesn't matter if you like to that process at all.
Yeah.
Let's see. So Prussia has our truce. Yeah, so I think we could actually... No, we still have time until the truce there.
Ooh.
We should start
Okay.
raising our kid.
Let's-
I always like to
let's
raise...
our child.
Yeah, I want to... Because you get to decide what traits they get.
Yeah,
And then
what's her-
she's pensive, and that means either
Okay.
diplomatic she gets a bonus to, and I think that'll be really beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so then we can hold court again. Someone wants to negotiate an allegiance, and I'll accept. This is just advice about my freaking inventory, and I don't care. And these are all the wars I can declare. But let me hold court really quick.
Nice.
Okay. The end is nigh. As soon as it's turn to speak, the agitated man in front of me screams, "The end is nigh!" The signs are clear and everywhere. The people of county of Nienzno know it all too well. Disorders, bandits, thieves, violence, and the disappearance of justice among men. The day of judgment is upon us. There is only one way for us to be saved. Purify your heart, but purifying your body. Salvation can't be reached with a heavy belly. Repent now, for the day is nigh. So we can either earn some faith by becoming inapathetic, burn him to death right here, or spend some faith by having him removed from our side. So really, the only options are burning him to death or becoming inapathetic, because we want to start some more holy wars.
let's burn him to death. I feel like that would be a nice time.
We're not doing extreme fasting, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Bye. Sorry that we burned you to death, but we needed the dread and the piety.
Okay.
Scorch! Count Tatamir storms to the front of my throne room. I'll read this one. My liege, many think Bulma should become your successor over... Bulma is a baby. I'm sorry. Both of these people you're talking about are babies. How could you know which one would be better when they're still babies? She's 3 years old. It is known that across the kingdom of Poland that your heir Renesmee so offends us to make an offense a skill. She refuses to attend a single meeting because she's 3. She's 3. Very sweet. She takes after her father. I don't care about this. The rest of this. You want? I don't care which of my 2 babies you think should be leader. I'm waiting for her son. Archbishop Miroslav takes a turn bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious host, give me the honor of distributing your generous donations to the needy. I will not let you down. I suppose these jobs have to be done by somebody. So this would just appoint them to be my high almoner, which I think is perfectly fine.
Sure.
Yeah. And my business here is done. Goodbye.
Nice.
Okay. So, because... Let me just double check quickly what our succession is like. Yeah, we're losing 2 titles on succession because of what our succession laws are, and because we don't have a male heir yet. So if we had 1 son and only daughters otherwise, that would be super tight, but that's definitely not going to happen. Oh,
Yeah,
and then... it gives us negative 15% construction time once we have it equipped.
That's a lot.
Yeah, speaking of which, we should absolutely
really
build one of these things.
Develop all of Poland along the lines of a beaver dam.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, maybe we should go for forestry then. Really, embrace it.
Yeah, here you go. That's smart.
And that's how Poland becomes a nation of furries. No, you don't understand. Like, we are beavers.
Yeah. We just spiritually believe that we have so much in common, that we are to be as beavers.
Like, just awesome castles, like, just piled in the middle of, like, vast moats. Be fucking sick. We gotta flood this place.
Let's see, what could I get from here? What can I get from this person? We could take this quickly and easily, I think.
Wow, we have a lot
My
of troops.
persona is Polish.
We could do this pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not even a fight.
Yeah, bye.
Where's
Julian was very excited to learn.
And here it goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do what I did last time, which is just kill one of these really right away, and then yeah. There you go. This should be good. Something's under siege. Oh, over here. It's fine though, because I just need to take this really quick. And then they won't be able to hold it. So they might have that other kingdom under siege, but...
Ooh. Oh no. What's going on with her?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's going south.
She's having a
My
bad
liege,
time.
the adventurer Kazimiera sends word. The servant exclaims, holding out a letter. For 10 days and 10 nights, me and my party have been hiding. The bandit Lady Yaunian has set a blockade on the road we must travel. What do you advise? Caution? Or should we fight them, trusting God to keep us safe? For the love of God, don't do that. Signed, Kazimiera.
Okay, so keep low. There is a pretty high chance that they will be able to steal away in the night. If she fights, she will almost definitely become wounded, and then if I give her 30 coins, we'll be screwed. So I'm gonna tell her to keep laying low. I think that's the best option here.
Mm-hmm.
I love that, like, our letter is going to make its way back to her as she hides in a ditch.
I know. I love that.
It's really
I love that
fast.
idea.
It's like whatever Falcon was sending with this information.
Yes.
Let's see. Deliver a speech about unity. Have them whipped. I don't want to do that. I'm going to deliver my unity speech.
Yeah.
And we are
It's
stronger
so
when we
true.
stand
We're
together.
stronger.
I think
Simply
they're
stronger
arguing over which of them
together.
bothered your kids.
I really do love the sound effects during the siege. Like,
Me
you really get
too.
into it.
Well, this guy is going to have a hard time.
Oh, yeah.
I think we fucked this one, but it's okay. I'm just gonna go up the tree for gallantry. We're gonna lose this one, and then...
I feel like our badass king is less badass than I hoped.
Yeah, a little bit. I think we're still gonna win this war, though. Because,
should we call some allies, like the Ruthenians, or...
Yeah, it might make it go a little faster. Let's see. Ruthenians... It's just it costs prestige.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's a good
So
point.
we have a ton of it. I think that would be fine. Which one of the three? I think we just only ask one. So which one of these three Ruthenians has the highest levies? Which is this number.
Oh, yeah,
over
wait.
here.
That's a good point. Why aren't we raising... We could always just raise the rest of our levies.
It would cost us more money, though. We would start losing more money.
I see. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, so this guy is 22. This guy has 22. And this guy has 23. So I think we're going to ask this guy.
Nice.
Goodbye. I don't care about Brianna. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. And yeah. So we need to go over here and just do that, basically. And then hope that the Ruthenians get here in time to help us, essentially. Oh, and we got another artifact we can add to our trinket, which will add to our heavy cavalry toughness. Oh my god, we got a weapon! Yeah, this is going to be so helpful. So we can equip this weapon, and it'll give us prestige, renown, court grandeur, but also specific advantages in gameplay, including cavalry toughness, archery cavalry toughness. Yeah, it really does help quite a bit.
Well, I guess we're moving east.
Yep.
Yeah, it's step time. Oh, maybe it's a fort.
Oh yeah, maybe it's a pedestal thing, which is honestly even better. And again, if you ever have this one, just pick it because you will be able to do really great things. So, doop. Yeah. It's even better if it's a pedestal item because it's like, it will just always
you could, like,
be here.
See it.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Nice.
Look at these two guys.
Yeah,
I love it.
They're whispering into the ears of the little spear thing.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's so cool. Yeah, there they are. There's some freaking allies.
Taking a weird route.
But you're taking it, so
My
that works
liege,
for me.
our allies' pathing is strange.
Okay, Bulma's fine. Don't worry about Bulma.
Okay, good. We need our friends to come and help us. I think the fort level's too high.
Yeah, they're gonna defeat these guys and then they'll probably come help us. I have found that the battle AI has gotten way better also, if you are the kind of person that cares about this. It was not as good.
Look, you mean when my allies just stand and watch as I get decimated? Yeah, like that's my favorite part.
It's so upsetting. Where it's just like, I'm right over here! Guys, I'm like literally over here! Okay, so they helped us. They'll probably wreck their shit or help us. No, it looks like they're going on there. Yeah, they're trying to chase them off.
Wow, they animated the shit out of that siege bar.
Yeah, they really, really did. Yeah, so they're just trying to help us keep control, I guess. And also just continue to pillage this. But we are almost done with this siege, so I think that we'll be good imminently. I always like doing the Siege of the Capital myself, also because you can capture people that will give you. I just really like ransoming people.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite. My favorite is when you get the stewardship perk that lets you pay for hooks, and I'm just like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Money, please. Mona Lisa. If Emily is playing this game like a dating sim, I'm playing it like I'm Mona Lisa Saperstein.
Oh.
This is beautiful. You were just like simply curb stomping Pomerania.
Yeah, get the fuck out. I will simply figure out when I can. So, let's see.
Ooh.
You are known, blah blah blah, dedicated Lord. Perhaps some of your obligations may be waived. Reduce theocratic tax, so they would give us less. And then they could give us levy. He would like us less.
No, but we don't. We don't want the Pope to not like us.
Because we can ask the Pope for money, and I like asking the Pope for money.
We can actually. I think we can ask them ask him right now. Like, I think it's in one of the suggested things at the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Let me just
Please
ask him because he'll give me some
money.
freaking money.
I love free money from the Pope.
Oh, they gave me so much too. Thank you, Popey. Thank you, Mr. Pope.
Thank you, Pope.
Julian
Thank you,
says
Your Holiness, for the support.
Julian
It means
says
so
thank you, Pope.
much. It makes it so much easier for us to do God's work.
It's so nice to have the money. Money, please. Thank you for the money, please. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. And I'll be able to ransom that mayor soon. Can't wait. I always like to make him sweat a little.
The Pope is in fact a Waypoint Plus subscriber, yes.
Gita keeps walking down to the dungeon and like walking halfway to the cell with the keys and then leaving.
Yeah. Oh damn! I forgot I gotta do something crazy. Okay, they can afford it now. Sometimes they just can't afford it, and I'm like, God, okay, whatever.
Do we have any other prisoners, or are we good?
Let's check on that real quick.
Because maybe there's someone good who we can recruit.
Yeah, no
no.
prisoners, sadly.
No, we're good.
Okay, so then we'll just go up. We're gonna go up here, and then let me check if we can seduce her now.
Yeah, she loves us in like a normal vibes way, like plus 100.
Yeah, but she won't let us seduce her yet. Please just
in the meantime. Yeah, in the meantime, is there anybody else that we should be scheming against, or should we do like one of the language schemes and try one of those out?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what we need is a court tutor. Hang on. Let me get a court tutor because a neat thing.
Because I feel like we can afford that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So a neat thing we can do is have our child study a language. So this guy should be fine. So if she is so far our heir, we can have her study. We want her to study High German if we can.
Hang on, I have a question.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Reagan asks, would learning her language help seduce her? Can we check what languages our queen speaks versus Boleslaw?
Yeah, she's East Slavic language. She only knows the East Slavic language, and we know not that.
Oh, that might be an issue.
How about that? There we go.
That's probably a good one. There we go.
There we go. Do. Anyway.
Why is it so hard to talk to you?
Yeah, I gotta add walls and towers to you, and then why just so many of these? I'm not gonna add walls and towers because it's too expensive. But so many of these territories do not have walls and towers. Very, very annoying. This guy hates us, but it's fine. His truce is over. Also, we could grab one of his duchies.
Oh yeah, what does the duchy map look like?
Here.
Oh wait, no, it would just actually be okay, because it would actually be grabbing the duchy versus like. Okay, I see.
Yeah. He has an ally now, but it's not they still have just not as much as us. We should wait till I always like to build up some stability before we get into another war.
Yeah.
Also because the duchy war would cost more faith.
Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, let's go through this scenario, then I'll say my thoughts.
Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands, unverifiable, full of wonder. A group of Prussian peddlers purport to have brought Oguz objects, said to have come from a faraway land, from a faraway court of a great ruler, Sultan Malik Shah of Khorasan, no less. Dagonis, the leading trader, grins darkly. This unique armor for yours, for a special price, of course, great king. A likely yarn indeed, if only I had some way to verify the hawker story, so we could pay 110 to get some Oguz laminar armor.
That's like the Pope's entire loan.
Yeah.
Like, it is. Can you imagine what the Pope would think? So, like, what do you spend the money on?
I mean, it's
we got
armor,
this Batman suit, guys. Yeah, we got this cool Batman suit. I used your money to work on my cosplay.
No, it's from it's from like the Sultan of Khorasan, I think.
Yeah,
Look
like
cool.
That.
I couldn't miss this deal.
What do you want? Are you saying that we should say no, Rob? Because it doesn't sound like that.
I feel like we should. I'm all about investing. Yeah. I don't think this is an investment.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. This is like a crypto guy basically came up to us and was like, "Yo, we got some laminar armor.
One of a kind.
Armor coins.
Oh yeah, thank you. And I don't want to make fun of him for not speaking our language very well.
No, but why has he got the
he's
leopard
he was disfigured.
He got disfigured from fucking too hard. Is what it looks like. But I don't think that's what happened.
No, it might be.
Listen, who's to say? Simply who is to say?
Wasn't there some sort of old-timey, like, sexually transmitted disease that was, like, fucked up your face?
Yeah, syphilis.
Yeah, there's great pops.
Yeah, syphilis.
Renesmee is
in despair. Why? Because I named her Renesmee. From my throat you hear the visual cries of my daughter in air, Renesmee, and the sounds of a struggle. Promptly bolting up and racing down the hallway, I skid to a stop when I see my knight Stefan restraining the poor lass with one arm and awkwardly clutching the book with another. I barely have time to bark a demand for explanation when both begin blurting out their version of events. Renesmee refuses to allow me to read to her the masterpiece of the art of war, cries the tutor. I've heard this dreary book 1,000 times, Renesmee protests. It's so boring. So Renesmee, trust that Stefan knows best. Renesmee would lose some opinion of us, but it's fine because it's like literally fine. But she grows closer to form a rivalry with us, which can become tricky in our old age when, they are trying to kill us to take the throne. And then we're not going to spend any money, so that's not an option. We could become stressed out.
She's old, she's young enough that, I feel like through time we can sway her and not have her be our rival anymore. If we're, getting close to death and we feel like, all right, time to, fix this.
I'm with you. I feel like this is right. Also, it's nice to have a friend. I like that part.
So true. I do love having a friend. Ooh, a king? Oh, the king of
Ruthenia can become our friend, our ally. And it would be great, but we do want territories.
Yeah, I mean, so
we have claims.
The thing is, we do have claims.
Oh, I have to designate a guardian for Bulma.
Oh yeah, let's do that first and then we'll theorize. Oh god, she's hideous.
She is hideous. Okay, you're getting stewardship. Hang out with her.
Oh man.
Yeah. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
I think that's a good move.
They're not going to attack us because we're allied to more people. And hold court. All right. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the door, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. A call to war. Oh, magnificent King Boleslav, I'm Cornelia, and I've traveled far to ask for your aid fighting a great injustice. The woman in front of me bows deeply before continuing with her well-rehearsed plea. My brother, Duke Caspar, currently sits on the throne of Lutetia, but I am the true and rightful ruler of these lands. If you aid me in pressing my claim, I shall swear fealty to you, and serve you loyally until the end of my days.
Where the fuck is Lutetia?
Yeah, where is that?
Where is that?
Can we go back to the map without like stopping the event or no?
Yeah, we're totally fine to do that, and we can resume it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's find Leticia.
How do I search for things again, Emily? Do
You
you know
just
how to
hit F?
search?
Oh yeah, I think I do.
Okay, Emily,
sorry.
please take over. Find Leticia
There's-
for me.
Find title. So let's go to Leticia. Yeah. Okay, it's a duchy in literally where is this? Okay. It's in Hungary, it seems.
Well, it's not that far.
Right? Is that no, excuse me, sorry. It was highlighting over here. You know, this might be useful.
I kind of want that
Because-
spot.
Once we take Pomerania.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's my long game thought. So basically, we say yes and we go to war for this person, and then, like, how old is she? 45. Okay, she doesn't have any children, but depending on what the line of succession is, then we should probably be able to claim it once she dies, because like she's not having kids.
Yeah. I think this is a good idea.
Just some thoughts.
Well, yeah. Okay, I'm doing it. I did it.
Yeah, and like worst case scenario, we don't end up pressing her claim, and then she's mad at us. But like, who cares, you know?
And also, if we press the claim and just end it at a white piece, which I'm sure we can get to, that's perfectly fine. Let's see, a thin, raggedy peasant stands before me, gawking at the opulence of my throne room. Obviously distracted, I call him to get his attention. Oh, I'm sorry, my lord. My village in Siezhen was hit by the blight this year. We lost not only our crop, but our seed too. We have nothing. We shall starve without help. Surely you have wealth to spare. Let's see. We can give them 30 coins.
Yeah.
That's... Oh, boy.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We could win a duel, probably. But we could also just get some piety, which would be helpful right now.
Wait. Sorry,
there's a guy bleeding out on our carpet right now, essentially.
Oh no.
Yeah, a commotion arises from the back of my court. Before you can grab him, a man rushes up to the throne, halting before you, but offering no deference. One look in his eyeballs tells to know what you need to... One look at his eyes tells me all I need to know. This man is not mentally sound. Monster, you sent us to die. Why do you go unpunished? From this man's ranting, I have discerned that he had somehow been involved in one of my wars, which is why he was so distressed. What is to be done with this creature? Ask the court physician to care for them. We'll give it some piety. We can duel him to death, have him executed, or just simply throw him out. I like the piety option because it would help with holy wars. Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
and my business here is done.
Can I also suggest that we do a hunt, because our prestige is in the red.
Ooh.
Oh wait, we're actually in the war. Okay.
Yeah, we're in the war, but it's fine because
already.
They're babies.
Okay, good.
So
wait, no, we can't go on a hunt right now.
We can't go on a hunt right now. Okay, so let me just move this again.
Yeah, the negative 414 prestige is probably from pressing someone else's claim. It's typically like a higher Casus Belli cost if you're pressing another person's claim.
Yeah.
So like what we could probably do in the future is once we finish the gallantry, we could go down the first opening, what's it called, benefit on the leftmost tree is a discount on the Casus Belli.
Smart. Let's see. With my mind set on a relaxing evening, I'm heading for my wife, Vyzislawa's chambers with some spiced wine and a deck of cards. Without knocking, I push the door open. Queen Vyzislava is seated by her desk, writing furiously. As I clear my throat, she jumps out of her skin. She quickly stuffs a roll of parchment into her pocket and turns to me with an uneasy look on her face. We can ask her what she's hiding. We can return, and she might have hidden it by then. It seems like we will not figure out what she's hiding. Or we could respect her privacy. She likes us the most. Well, she likes us almost the most you could like someone. So I am in favor of just making her like us a little bit less and figuring out what she's hiding.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. Oh my God. She does not believe in God.
Well, I mean, we did convert her from... I mean, I think she's also Orthodox.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oops.
Okay. That's not good. Look at how large that army is. Shit. This guy. Thank you. Be my friend. And then I just
Is our army
them all
about to get
here.
rocked again? Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, this guy won't get there in time, I don't think.
Well, wait.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
Whoa.
still got rocked though.
Or,
Oh shit.
Yeah, just murderized. Whew. It's okay. We've got friends now. We're losing so much money, but it's kind of worth it.
yeah, I mean,
Because,
this will be over pretty soon.
Yeah. Here comes our friends from the north. So
Friends from the north. Thank
if
you.
they can, we can meet up over here. We can greet them together. Oh, I sometimes do this when things go off pause.
Yeah.
Come on!
Come on, get over there.
Shoot.
Oh no, shit.
Fuck! And now they're gonna have to go all the way back.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no!
They got the tutor even.
They got our court
Said
tutor. Now I
no.
can't learn anything.
Yeah, just have to like have brain empty for the rest of this war.
Come on.
We're never gonna learn Eastern Slavic at this rate.
Our poor wife will never communicate with us ever again.
R.I.P.
Okay, so I'll just wait a little bit for these levies to restore, to build up again.
Hang on though, like why are we losing these battles so badly? Do they have like a sick general who's
They
just
got a
rolling
big
us?
boy army.
Yeah.
That's the real issue.
Yeah, maybe they have
a
better.
big boy army.
Oh, like are we mostly rocking levies and they've got like a ton of like standing like
Honestly, they just like have a bigger army than us. Our daughter learned the language we wanted her to learn, and then peace acceptance is higher now, so
That is good though.
that is good. See, like they've got 4,000, and we
Oh
don't.
no.
Yeah, but I feel like even when we had a couple battles that were like sort of even numbered,
Yeah.
and
If
like, we
they
still
have
got-
better commanders and better knights,
Yeah.
then they'll also rock our shit. See, I shouldn't have gone and done that. I really wanted to, because you can absolutely win a, you can do a really good job sometimes of just getting one battle and just completely destabilizing them, but it seems like they consolidated their troops very well. Anyway, Renesmee is a
child?
bully.
No, someone else is.
No, someone else is bullying her.
Someone else is the son of one of my vassals is bullying her.
But wait,
No, do
look at
not-
these options. Make sure you stay
Craven
in.
or arbitrary.
These are all bad traits. I hate
They're,
them.
yeah,
are
they're
they?
all
Hold
terrible
on.
traits.
Oh,
Yeah,
Craven. Yeah, okay.
And
that
then
sucks.
arbitrary is also bad. It's just so annoying because you can't predict how they'll
Or we can just
respond.
be supportive and we bake in the laziness.
Because I'm gonna raise a lazy child. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. So yeah, we let all of our friends die, unfortunately.
Yeah. Maybe that guy at the court was right.
Ah,
Ugh.
That's probably not
the
gonna
king
happen.
that cares.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
I mean, what if they all just love it?
I mean, cultural acceptance is pretty nice.
Or, but God,
But do we-
the odds of just looking like complete assholes.
Yeah, it's a risk. It's a risk. But it would be nice.
Why is our guy
It would
turning
be
into Jimmy
nice.
Fallon?
Oh, no.
God damn it, he is. Is
Maybe
he
we should
drinking
give him
too
a
much?
beard.
Okay, it might be beard time.
Yeah.
Okay. Beard. How long of a beard are we thinking? Like this? Or more goatee, or I like the pointy beard.
Yeah.
Right? I like the pointy beard. There's a bunch of beard options.
I feel like he's a
have an
closer
only
to the
mustache.
space beard kind of guy, but I am also not the expert in this. Rob, what do you think?
What about this? This guy, he looks too much like a Boston guy, if I give him that.
What about
Nothing's
those
wrong.
curly beards? Like, I mean, they're all good.
What about this one?
Yeah.
I
that's
like
big.
that.
I love it.
Yeah, okay. Good job. That didn't raise our chances of not making a fool of ourselves in this speech, unfortunately.
But we'll look amazing while doing it.
I just want to
Whatever
do
it is
it.
that we do.
What if we did it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Why the hell not?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yes! I'm so
Beard really
happy!
do that. Acceptance between the Poles and the Russians has been increased by 2%. We love to see that.
Okay. Again,
Prussia,
I just want to
wiped
build...
out. Poland and
this-
Russia, friends.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Should we attempt to translate the scroll?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
I love
Oh my
those.
god,
Those
and then
are
someone
fun
else
to
has
me.
been inspired. We'll push forward.
Like,
We have a
let's do that because I feel like we should. I think the only reason why we couldn't do the hunt earlier is because we were getting out of that court event. We should definitely do a hunt once we're done with this war if we don't lose and still have the money.
That would be so sick if we didn't lose. I don't think we're going to be able to sponsor this, but let's just see how much. Yeah, I don't want to do this right now. We're losing money. Sorry.
Yeah, we can wait.
All right, so we've crossed it. It's after 5, so I think we should maybe wrap up this war if we can and start winding down.
Sweet.
Well, it's going to be wrapped up for us no matter what pretty soon.
Oh no!
Like, our war score is quite bad. Whoop! So should we blah 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 focus on the translation? Either way, we're gonna get martial experience. So this one will give us +1 martial, +1 learning, friendly fatal casualties -20%, defender advantage +5, and then studying ancient texts will give us just learning +2. I think this one because it's a better
let's do
perks.
that. Study the battle.
All right. Hopefully, we can just sneak here before the other army gets here.
What if we? Oh no.
God damn it. God
Oh,
damn it.
no.
Okay. Well, this is going to be the decisive battle,
Well, it's
right?
done.
Wait, our mother
Yeah, we're done. The
Wait.
war's done.
Wait.
So be
What
it.
if
Oh
Pope
no.
and mercenaries?
Oh my God, our stupid brother died. Our stupid
Yay!
brother's gone!
So let's talk about roses and thorns here. You know, roses, our brother died. Thorns, we have no money and we have negative prestige. But
And
like,
our only option for a person to put here is the 2, but it's fine. It's
Okay.
fine, guys. It's fine. It's okay.
oh no. We are simply
Fine.
upset.
We're fine. We're fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, I think,
As soon as we can disband this, though, I'm gonna do that.
is
Goodbye.
the war over?
Yeah, the war is over.
Yeah.
The war is
We got
over.
What did we have
Can
to
the
give
Pope
up
give
in
us
some of it?
money?
All of our money.
Oh, yeah, that's why we're in debt. Okay.
Oh, but a Catholic Holy Order was founded. That's great. Cool
Can
for
we borrow
you.
from them?
Well, I think maybe there is where we pause it.
Now let's do this one last court event
yeah.
decision, and then we'll leave it
Yeah.
right after that. I paused for
Oh,
a
no.
moment on the threshold of the corridor, admiring the sunlight, when I overhear derisive laughter coming from just around the corner. Rob perked his head up when he heard about the derisive laughter. You can't handle this in our court. I know, my abstruse courtier, Charna chortling. You wait all day for a servant to come, and then 2 come along at once, without what you asked for. Another tittering voice cuts in. My goodness, I thought I was the only one who noticed, not to mention the size of our quarter. There's barely enough size for a servant's palate. Is that my guest Marie, now stifling a guffaw? The nerve. So we will get critical stress from many of these options. And that is by being polite. If we are mean, we will not get stressed. We will spend court grandeur. And if I think we should be godly, though.
Let's be godly. Maybe we'll
Yeah.
get money that way.
We won't.
That raises our odds of getting money off the Pope at some point, right?
So true.
That does, yeah. The more the Pope likes us, oh my God, there's a fucking faction It's okay. They're just random. They're peasant rabble, so that's not dangerous yet. Sweden's over here. Sweden made it over to the mainland, and that's always dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna press pause, and see. Do I need? I'll do that.
Wait, so what would he be? What is he?
He would have been my right hand, but my marshal already hates me, and I wanted to get the relationship bonus from saying, "Don't worry about it. My marshal does all that stuff." But yeah, Kingdom of Poland going pretty slowly, but we at least have a pretty cute looking court.
And you know, and tomorrow we can continue Poland's rise to glory.
Hopefully get out of debt.
We could check out another awesome kingdom. Where things are maybe
an earlier save where we didn't do that war. A tried and true Crusader Kings tradition.
Wow, it's so true.
Now, what if, now we showed you what happens if we didn't fight this war effectively.
This is what we call a bad decision.
Yeah.
This was such a fun stream. I can't wait for tomorrow. It's going to continue to be really fun. Thank you so much for letting me mostly play the game by myself. Emily and Rob, both experts in Crusader Kings.
This has been wonderful.
It has been so I am far from an expert, and I feel like I've learned a lot. I feel like I know where some pitfalls might be. I know where some spike traps are lurking, and I will be on the lookout for them. And we can take that knowledge with us into tomorrow, and maybe into that earlier save that we're going to play from. But
this is so much money to lose. That's
a lot. That's like generationally, like Poland, like. Poland will never get that back.
I'm being really real. We're earning 5.5 gold a month. So think about how many months.
So literally the only way we could come out of this is if we go down the stewardship tree and get that like skill tree item of at any cost, which is selling off titles. Yeah. And like, how much money is that really going to bring? Like, we don't have that many titles.
These are not the like hottest titles in Europe over here either.
Honestly, you're selling me on us keeping the save going tomorrow though, because it's like, hey, what happened? So you fucked up. You're broke.
We did fuck around and find out, right?
Yeah. So now what? But we'll figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. I think we'll be back around like maybe even a little earlier tomorrow, around like 2:30.
Yeah.
2 or 2:30, and we will get a little more Crusader Kings time in. The game should be out by tomorrow, so we'll figure out if we're gonna stick with this beta build or if we're like losing anything by converting. I think if we convert to the release build, it'll keep the saves.
I think so.
But fingers crossed.
Yeah. Or if not, you know, if we have to start fresh somewhere else, it might not be the worst thing. But thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll be back tomorrow with more Crusader Kings 3 Royal Court. All this made possible by Waypoint Plus. Check it out at waypointplus.com. And we'll be back with you tomorrow. Peace.
Bye.
Everything's the same.